y'all, today I'm going to be sharing some of my recent favorite finds, mostly things that I've purchased like in the past month or so that I am loving. So it's kind of like a haul, but I'm not sharing every single thing I've purchased, just my top faves. I think I am going to plop in a few items that I've had for some time now, and I feel like I can give a more in-depth review for, just because I feel like these videos, those probably belong in this type of video better than anywhere else. And I may pop in a random fave or two at the very end of the video, because sometimes I like to do that. And not all favorites have to be like a material item. Though I guess if it's like a book or something, that could be material, or it could be something that you read on a digital device. I'm going on tangents here. Okay, so let's just get right into it. We're gonna have a mix of home, beauty, maybe a little bit of fashion. Let's start with one of the bigger items. Okay, one would be these hampers, laundry hampers. One says light, one says dark. The dark one is like full, so I need to do my laundry soon. It's actually kind of heavy, but I've been looking for these hampers that separate my whites and lights from like my colors for a while now, but it had to have certain aspects to it that would make me want to buy them. One would be, so like both Matt and I, we had hampers that had like cloth or some type of like cotton material handles to them, and they both broke off. So durability was very important, and there's like a metal like wire right in between here. So I think this is gonna be pretty durable. It was also important that the inside of the hampers were lined. So this one is lined. It's like, you know, that like kind of like plasticky material. So if you put anything that's kind of like wet or gross inside your hamper, you can rest easy knowing that it'll be easy to clean. I wanted something with some like rigidity and structure. You can fold in this portion right here and then cut this together and easily carry it out. So huge fan of these hampers. I found them on Amazon, which by the way, I finally put up my Amazon shop page. So a lot of these items you can find on there, and whatever like favorites that I feel like I want to deem worthy of including on there, you can like check back on that link from time to time, because I know I don't do these videos all the time, but I definitely shop on Amazon quite a bit. So definitely feel free to check that out. You'll see a bunch of my other favorites on there, but just the ones that I feel like are worth listing on there. All right, what do we have next? Let's talk about an eyeshadow primer. This one is actually an oldie but goodie. It's from Wet n Wild. It is their Photo Focus eyeshadow primer. These used to be sold at drugstores, but I think they discontinued them or pulled them out of there. Like I don't see them there anymore. But I actually bought this one off of Amazon, but I recommend if you do have an Ulta or Five Below, or do those sites even ship like internationally? I'm thinking of you guys like who aren't based here in the States as well. I love this. This is the most, I think this is just a really great affordable eye primer. Like I would compare it to Urban Decay Primer Potion, Too Faced Shadow Insurance. You know, those are like the classic like holy grail eye primers that I feel like a lot of people really like. Yeah, if you can, some of you guys actually told me you can find this at a Five Below, and I was like so shocked. So if you can find it at one of those stores for cheaper, I recommend going that route. Okay, we're just gonna go back and forth and mix it up so that you don't really know what's gonna be next. Is it gonna be a beauty item or is it gonna be a home item? This is a little bit weird to show. Let's put one here and just showcase the white one. So I like these so much that I got a black. No, they're not automatic. That one just wanted to pop up. But these are push lid trash bins. And I was looking for something like this for a while, specifically a darker one, because I wanted this one to go into our powder room. So here's the thing, like Matt and I, we've tried the step kind of trash bins. Not a fan of those. We've done the ones that have like no lids, but then you see the plastic bag, and it's just not like the cutest, most aesthetic thing, especially in a powder room. I think about like these things because I think about if like we were to have guests come over, maybe it's their time of the month, you know, maybe you want to throw a sanitary product into the trash bin. Like, I just don't want anyone to ever feel kind of like timid or embarrassed. So I definitely wanted something that was lidded, but also had the option of putting a bag in there without it like splaying outwards. So let me show you guys, because I'm like really excited about this. You can pull the top portion of these trash bins off, and you have another bin within. You can easily just place a bag in here, plop the top portion over it, and it's a much cuter trash bin. The only downside is if you're not really a fan of like kind of like bending down or bending over to, you know, pop open the lid, that's really, you know, you may not love this. If someone wanted to use their foot on top of here, it wouldn't offend me as long as you're not wearing shoes. Not a fan of having people wear shoes into this home, but that's just me. Oh, this is a good one. This Felix makeup brush cleanser. So now I haven't used a ton of it because you don't need a ton every time, but it cleans brushes so fast. I'm gonna have to demo this so you guys can see, but it takes everything out, like even your more oily makeup products, anything that's like really stained, it's gonna take it out. And this is just so great for those, you know, like in between deep cleaning washes, because sometimes if you're using your makeup brushes every day, you're not wanting to like bring it to the faucet and like wash it so clean every day. At least I don't. Some people do that and you're very diligent with that. Give yourself a pat on the back. I think that's really impressive, but that's just not me. This is just so convenient to have. It is very reminiscent of the Cinema Secrets blue makeup brush cleanser, which I used to use for a long time. That one worked really well, but sometimes would slightly stain like my white bristled brushes a little blue. It didn't bother me, but it just looked extra chemically, if you know what I mean. But yeah, this one it's just sleek, and also huge plus, because you guys know I love a good value, a good bargain. It is more affordable than the Cinema Secrets one, and you can find this one on Amazon. Once again, I will link everything down below. Of course, I also have this listed on my Amazon shop page. Next, there's no non-awkward way to show this, but it is our Samsung cordless vacuum. Stick vacuum? Yeah, stick vacuum. We've had this for a while, so this one is definitely not a recent find, but because it is a like larger ticket item, it's not like the cheapest thing, though it is much more affordable than like the Dyson. It's not like the cheapest thing, so I wanted to make sure I use this for a long period of time just to see like how well it holds up. Like, is it gonna break down on us before I just really talk about it with you guys? I love it. The only thing, because you know, I'm all about being really honest on here, not just on here in general. Like I'm not on here to just try to sell you guys like on everything. It's just if I genuinely love it, I will talk about it. So this guy, if you have a ton of carpeting, might not be like the one and done solution, but it's actually like, I think they designed this one more for pet hair. But if you do have mostly like, you know, hardwood flooring, laminate, vinyl, tile, just a hard surface flooring, or maybe more of a low pile carpeting, you're gonna love this guy, and it could be all that you really need. We have a lot of carpeting in this home, a lot more than I would personally like. So I'm still looking for another vacuum that's really gonna help maintain our carpeting really well. But this has just been such a luxury to have, because not having to deal with a cord, I find that we use it pretty often. We use it all the time. Like, we genuinely enjoy using it. The only thing is that you do have to charge it, and I do want to show you guys the charger here. It's on the ground. Like that. It does come with screws, so if you want to install this into the wall somewhere so that you can just like plop this in and it like is stored and sits there, we still need to figure out where exactly this is going to live. So that's kind of like the only thing. And it does have a few different settings, so low, like medium, high, pretty much, in terms of the power of the suction. If you have it on the max level, the battery does not last very long at all. So that is a con. But otherwise, just for like, you know, a quick daily clean, just to have that like daily or, you know, every few day maintenance. I shed my hair, when I blow dry my hair in the bathroom, my hair sheds all over the tile floor. That's just, there's no like getting around that. So just having something like this to be able to quickly vacuum, you know, the kitchen floors or my shedding hair is really nice. And it does come with a few different attachments. So it's got this one. So if you want to do some like detail, I love these attachments. They really actually come in handy. There's also that one. The other thing that I absolutely love about this, and I just feel like it's a luxury, you know, is that this area right here that collects all the dust, the little dust collector bin, comes off very easily. You just have to twist it like this, and you can easily dump all the dust and residue into your trash. You don't have to like dig your hands up into anything. It's just very easy. I've kind of neglected to fill in my brows well for a long time. And you don't realize it until you find a product that does a good job. So I decided to try this NYX Fill and Fluff in the shade Taupe. Gonna like demo how this applies and how it looks like a little before and after. You can see what a difference it makes. I love it. You know what? At first I thought this like paddle brush was a little bit gimmicky. I was like, okay, what is that really gonna do? Like, does that work? But I love it. I love it because it's like so densely packed, these like very soft bristles, it does a really nice job at like separating all your different little brow hairs. So it really does actually fluff it. The brow pencil itself does have a slant to it, and it is a bit larger than, because you know what, like NYX has that micro, what is it called? It has like a very fine point if you want to get very detailed with your brow filling. That one I love too. I used that one for a long time in the past, and I love the way that one looked. But this one is really great if you want quicker and very, very natural looking brows. Ever since wearing this, like you guys actually notice on Instagram, you're like, your brows look good, girl. I'm like, thank you. It's just amazing. It's amazing what a good brow product can do. So this one's kind of random. It does, I guess, fall into the fashion category because I did want to share a few of those with you. I mainly have just found, like, I felt like I had some good luck shopping at H&M lately, but I'm not going to share much, if not all, the stuff at all because like a lot of it's out of stock. So this is where I am going to shamelessly plug and invite you guys, if you haven't already, to follow me on Instagram because I really want to start doing mini hauls on there that are very in the moment so that like you guys can get a hold of some of these things before they are out of stock. And it just feels cruel to share all of those with you without them being available. But what is still available are these masks. Yep. We're still, the state of the world that we're living in currently, still, masks are still very relevant. We need them, and I really, really like these. I'm gonna put this one on. I like specifically really like this one because I feel like it is a bit more stylish. And even though it's the cloth texture, it just doesn't look so like rough in texture, you know what I mean? It does have the wire mesh so that you can pinch it there at your nose, and you can even adjust how it fits like around your face and ears. It has like this little like rubber stopper. So I really like these. It's like, they don't cost a ton either. I love very practical things, if you couldn't tell, so I wanted to share those. Okay, I'm gonna share one more like physical item, and this is just a find that I'm very, very excited about. Let me go run and grab it. I found a set of dining chairs. You know what? Hold on a second. Hold on, okay. Let's just move some things over. Let's move this chair, which I hope to sell or get rid of at some point. Oh, there we go. Yes, you can see it better now. Excellent. Actually, maybe let's just hold it so I can bring it a little bit closer. But these are Benny Linden chairs. They are a Danish teak wood chair. It's supposedly a rare find that I found off of Facebook Marketplace. I'm just excited about this. I know this isn't something that I can obviously link, but we've been looking for dining chairs for a while now. I wanted something that was made of like real wood that would be really sturdy. I've bought chairs that have like the metal legs, and those don't really last very long. So I just knew I definitely wanted a wooden chair, and these are seriously, they are beautiful, durable, comfortable. I know I'm just like inching around. I'm gonna definitely show you guys what these look like at our dining table. It's actually a breakfast table. Very excited just to find these. Yeah, there are a few little stains on like the cushions, and I'm gonna try some DIYs to see if I can like remove them really well just from what we already have at home. Let's do one last like random favorites, and then we're gonna wrap this video up because I know we've been chatting for quite a bit. So I like to add a random favorite. I'm loving, and I have been loving, like I listen to this soundtrack, to this movie score while I shower. That's how much I love it. It is the soundtrack from Me Before You. It's just such a beautiful, beautiful song. Have a listen, let me know what you think. It like makes you feel things. This was a kind of like a romance, like romantic tragedy type of movie. Not really the type of genre I typically watch, but because the music just, it really like pulled me in, I felt inclined to watch the movie. You guys feel that with like certain movies as well, where you're just like, it's the score that makes me want to watch the movie. Like I would say the same about Interstellar because Hans Zimmer is amazing. So yeah, just some favorites. I thought I would throw that out there. I think music can really be so like uplifting or make you like want to romanticize your life more, and I'm loving that lately. I'm all about it. So that's gonna wrap it up for my current or recent favorite finds. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I'm gonna see you guys again on this channel very soon. We are back. Had a great break, and Happy New Year's, guys. All right, I'll see you next time. Bye.